How's it going, everyone? Hendricks here, bringing you week 4 of the 2028 Toronto Lumberjacks CFL. The game plan's in. The 2-1 Lumberjacks face the 2-1 Bengals in Cincinnati. The Jets are 3-0, so we're a game behind on them. We obviously have them and the Golden Eagles coming next week and the week after, so a win against the Bengals would be good to put us in a great spot. Let's see how we do. See you all on the field.
It's Madden NFL 24, and if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Lumberjacks and the Bengals, and it comes your way next.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And no run back on the opening kickoff. It'll come out to the 25. Here come the Bengals, and CD, of course, it's Joe Burrow out of LSU at quarterback.
That was a solid performance last week, wasn't it? 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, ran the team well, won the ball game. Bottom line, may not have been earth-shattering, but it didn't need to be.
I'm one, right?
So, let's see how we do here.
11 mighty! 11 mighty!
They'll start this drive out on the ground. Still going. They can't stop him.
Not a good start.
Field across the 45. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first. Here's Burrow. Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete. This defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting
Some serious broken tackles here.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the
So
ball.
we're going to go to a
But when that
conservative
guy
tackle.
also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace it.
11 MP, 11 MP.
Right back to him on first down. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
11 MP, 42.
Now it's Burrow. Throw left side complete to Chase. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
Jamar Chase getting the better of Kyer Elam now.
Cincinnati first. That early game script that they drew up is working pretty well here on this first drive. Already in field goal range, Charles knocking on the door of the red zone.
You know, Brandon, when we met with the coaching staff, they kind of predicted that they would come out firing like this. I think you and I were a little skeptical it would be this easy, but they certainly knew.
Just like that, the Bengals are in the red zone. This is not ideal.
23 yards, the final tally.
Here we go.
Burrow will throw to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Brandon, watching their tape.
Nice pass break up there from Mapu.
Like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out too.
11 Thomas.
On second down, they'll run it here. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1.
Kind of
Right around 4 on the carry.
a little bit
We'll see if
surprised
they
and
want to
upset
keep
that we didn't
pounding
get
here
that.
on 3rd and goal.
Gun. 11 mighty. 11. 12.
He'll try again. And this time he'll work his way in. Touchdown Bengals. And that caps off what was really a balanced opening drive for them, Charles. They work in the rushing game and the aerial attack, and they end it with a touchdown.
Strong in so many ways, wasn't it, partner?
zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. So now we'll get a look at the other offensive unit as they come out for their first possession. Commanding the offense will be the 7th overall pick of the 2018 draft. It's Josh Allen.
And in this league, there are many quarterbacks who have their most success running the ball, while there are others who have big arms. There aren't too many guys who can do both. And at the end of many games, this guy leads his team not just in passing, but in rushing as well.
This drive starting off on the right foot. 18 yards from all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. They'll run it for the first time with Dameon Pierce. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Now the numbers for Pierce last week. 16 carries.
Lumberjacks just looking to answer back here with a nice and established drive.
Was a nice day rushing the ball. Helped them put a balanced offense out on the field. And that carry is an indicator that this ground game wants to be established again this week.
They'll go right back to Pierce. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks. Allen going to audible to a different look. First and 10, it's Pierce. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. And a nice carry there of 15 yards. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football.
Huge opportunity missed there. That was a touchdown.
You talk about this Bengals defense, and they find themselves just outside the top 10 in the league against the pass, currently bringing up the number 11 spot.
So prepping for this game, I kept asking myself the question, what's keeping this group from being top 10 in the league against the pass?
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Now Allen. Throw left side complete. That's Harper. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on third down. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Pierce takes it straight ahead. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. So from the 17, here's 2nd and 7. Here's Allen. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the
And now we're in a bit of a difficult spot here.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Going for it with Pierce. And they'll hustle up to stop him well shy of the 1st, right around the 15. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down. So Tyler Bass on now for the field goal. The kick by Bass is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So both teams come away with points on their opening drives. Now they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on.
Cincinnati coming back onto the field here for their 2nd drive. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn into a play action, and throw one deep.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Not sure what happened there, but he just didn't get the right read on the coverage that time. Pass wasn't where it needed to be, and that'll send them back to the drawing board.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25.
11 empty, 11 empty.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Now we reach a crucial 3rd down
It's a
here.
good start to this drive on the defensive
Crucial
side of the ball.
3rd down.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now.
Here we go, here
A
we
little
go.
bit of pressure going into the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
On 3rd down, Burrow. And that is incomplete.
And a nice stop there from the
defense. Give up an
Lumberjacks
opening drive
defense.
touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3-and-out and giving the ball back to their offense?
It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And they will take over 1st and 10. Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their 2nd drive. And a methodical drive last time, but they couldn't get that knockout blow. They had to settle for 3.
But you got to like what they've been doing along the way, right? It's almost like the body blows, the setup punch. As you said, they didn't get the knockout blow here, but that doesn't mean it can't come later in the game on another possession. And the defense on the other side,
Maybe a little gas,
yeah,
right?
a little tired, and if nothing else, they just feel relieved getting upfield, only giving up 3. They don't exactly feel like they've handled the offense.
First down, they go right back to Pierce. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Now Allen off the bootleg. He'll buy some time right. And his throw here is incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because
How do you
as soon as
drop
he
that,
got
McNair?
outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. He's got his target. That's complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. To Pierce, they set up the screen. They'll get 4 there out of the screen, and it's 2nd down. Allen to throw once more. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll wind up picking up about 4, as that is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3 our score. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. Quick throw here by Allen, complete. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. Allen
Interesting
trying to hurry
spot we're in
everybody
here.
up to the line of scrimmage. Allen looks to throw on 2nd down. And that's going to be incomplete.
So many times we've seen him try to escape the pocket and do something with his legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
To the air, Allen. And that will be incomplete. So 2 third down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a 3rd, and now they deal with 4th down. The kick by Bass is good. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. So the margin shrinks there as they get the field goal to draw them a bit closer here in this second quarter.
Yeah, nice snap, nice hold. They just want to keep this game close, so give them credit for finishing that one off with 3.
And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The Bengals going to take over late in this first half. And with a little under a minute to go, still time to try to put a drive together to add to their lead should they so choose. First down. Here's Burrow. Quick hitter here. It's complete. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
11, Thomas. 11,
now it's Burrow.
11,
Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. Third down.
I know we're just in the second quarter. There's a ways to go in this game, but that's his second drop. I'm wondering if that's a little bit of an alarm bell for them when they start calling plays on the offensive side of the ball.
His eyes already looking upfield. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Inside the 20. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line.
Huge play from Niles Ali. He's on the nickel trap. Drops back into coverage after faking a blitz, I think. And then boom, intercepts that route. Great job. Great job.
To halftime with the lead. Why did they take a chance with a throw there? I don't understand that.
Well, that's what I'm wondering. And now this defense has to try to protect that lead going into the locker room. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Pierce now up the middle. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. Calling a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. Now the offense will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Here's Allen to throw it. And this one's incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage.
I just want to say, maybe I pressed the wrong button, but I was looking for that slant there from number 80, whatever his name is, not 85. Oh well.
The shutdown level so far, even backed up late. They're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. Allen. Flushed out right. And probably the wise decision there. But he just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down. The kickball pass is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Now the Bengal offense going to see the ball one more time in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts, and he'll push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. The throw right side here going to be incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed. Unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
We'll call it a 42-yard punt, 3 on the return. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And you wonder if with Allen's arm, they might just take their chances by dialing up a long one.
Probably should have taken my chances dialing up a long one, like they said.
Well, look around the NFL. We'll
5 yards per carry, gonna run inside,
because we
obviously.
are moving right through halftime and on to the third quarter.
Passing wise, I'll probably just continue with defend the deep pass because it's working.
We welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. This offense ready to go to begin this third quarter. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. A run by Pierce begins the second half. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will step out of bounds here inside the 30. 92 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Got a bit lucky there. Got very lucky there, actually.
He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
On play action, Allen looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Harper. And finally,
nice play there. Nice play.
Inside the 10 to the 7. Firing quickly is Allen. That's complete. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Pierce is not going to get in here as they push
Darn
him
it.
back to the 2-yard line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. Allen going to try and keep it. And this is going to depend on his spot, but I believe he might be a few inches short. The keeper nets.
Whoa.
Now hold everything here as the challenge flag is out. And we're going to get a review of that last play. Is this a touchdown? That's the question. CD, what are they looking for here?
You just need any part of the football.
I think that was a touchdown.
You don't need the whole football. It doesn't need to go over the entire white line.
Wow, they didn't get.
It's just that front part of the white line. And if you draw an imaginary plane going straight up, that's what they need to cross.
The offense is going to stay out there. We'll see what the play call is. They need to find the right one here on 4th and goal. Throwing now is Allen. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Bengals are going to take.
Yeah, the play was Emmett Davidson on the other side of the field. My bad.
So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end.
And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him. That's Gregory Rousseau getting in there to bring him down.
And we all know how talented this guy is who's calling the signals for him. But even the best in the game, they can struggle against a good, cohesive zone coverage. Can't find a gap in the secondary quick enough, and he ends up taking a sack.
And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line.
Holding offense. Hey, you don't need no more penalties.
So they cite the right guard this time with a holding penalty.
And so many different assignments you can have at that position, and sometimes you might just be a step too late and have to grab and hold on.
And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. That good for 22 and a first down. Thought they were going to have him down a lot earlier, but he was able to shed that tackle.
Shows the value of the weight room, doesn't it? Shows the value of the attitude when you run the football. Don't go down easily. Break a few tackles. Gain some additional yardage.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Now, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that's going to bring up 3rd and 2. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
And he's got a Bengals first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Third quarter of a 2-point game. A good one so far. Here's 2nd and 10. Now Burrow. He gets this out to Spiller. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. That's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play, one-on-one matchup if someone's trying to cover them, but they also like those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those too.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow over the middle, complete. That's Barker. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. Back now here on EA Sports. It's been a good one so far. Just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4. On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And he'll go down at the 28. 71 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Barker. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They tackle them almost on the spot. That means they have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete. And this offense on 3rd down today, 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. Here's a give up the middle. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. McPherson's kick is good. And they take the lead here by a point, 10-9. So he waited on the sideline for his first chance in the ballgame, and it didn't come until the 4th quarter, but he connects there. A big one to give him the lead.
Boy, you talk about coming in cold. I don't care how many times you kick it into a net. You're not really ready when you go out there and all that beef is coming at you trying to block the kick. Big spot, and he delivers.
And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. And they really need to forget about their last time out, the turnover that led to a field goal. So now they try to regroup, trailing in the final quarter. Obviously, they'd love a touchdown, but 3 would suffice. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards. And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. And they'll send the tight end in motion. Another carry for Pierce. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. 12 yards as they get to reset the sticks. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen, escaping the pressure right. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 22-yard line. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. A run for Pierce out of the gun. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Allen off the play fake. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Here's Allen. And that is incomplete.
Is that not pass interference?
And if he finds a way to come up with it, that might be your game winner. But it was not to be. The coverage was good, and it winds up incomplete.
The kick by Bass is good. And they have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes. Big kick right there to give them the lead in the fourth, but there is still time left for a final drive.
Did they score too soon? Post-game will tell us, right? Depending on what happens on this drive, that's how we'll analyze it. If the other team scores, they scored too soon. If they somehow hold on, they manage the clock exactly right.
So Burrow and the Bengals down by 2, a minute 53 remaining. And they need about 35 yards to get in range for a winner as they come up on first down.
Here we go.
Here's Burrow. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Now Burrow. That's complete to Chase. And Chase going to pick up a Bengals first down as he's up to the 43. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Burrow's throw taken in here by Chase. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
11, 12, 12, 12, 12, 11
Burrow.
MT, 11 MT.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Stanley. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's first and 10 now.
11.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4. Burrow. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. Well, the elements, the crowd, the situation, this is NFL football at its best. Here's third down. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
no good. And they'll remain down by 2.
Yeah, Brandon, that's a tough distance with the game on the line because you'd like to give your kicker better odds than that. Anything 50 plus.
Ladies and gentlemen, what a weird game of football this is, but your Toronto Lumberjacks are going to go to 3-1 after a very, very low-scoring 12-10 win over the Bengals. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you all next time.